morning, everyone. It's Aubrey, recovering perfectionist, queen of distraction. So today, it's Memorial Day. This video will probably end up getting posted way after this has even happened. Anyway, it has been like we're hours away from being home from Hawaii for a week, and there was just so much stuff that I had to do and unpack when we got home, and like videos that I wanted to make, but then also like videos that I committed to making. And the house, especially our main living space, has been in just like such a huge state of disarray since we returned. I was focusing on editing those videos. My husband ended up having to take a last minute 10-day work vacation. He was home for a full day and then had to leave the following morning. So that was that. And then our yard had just like exploded growth wise during the time that we were gone. So over the course of the weekend, my mom and dad, they ended up coming over, and like over the course of 2 days, probably spent like 15 hours at my house, just helping me weed whack and mow and weed and stuff. If you remember my wildflower lawn that we've started in the front, we actually have some blooms in there that aren't dandelions. I'm just beyond excited to see how that progresses over the course of the summer. Anyway, since my attention was in so many other areas, also like I wanted to make sure I was having fun with the boys because like dad wasn't here. But we have friends coming over later this morning, and while they're people that I feel totally comfortable with seeing my life in a state of disarray and complete chaos, it's really not what I want us 3 moms and our 6 kids to have to work around over the course of our day. I also realized this morning that I haven't showered since Friday. So before we get on with the cleaning, I'm going to bathe, get ready, and I'll see you in a little bit. I need to drink some water. Okay, so because I'm doing this, it's summertime. Get yourself some electrolytes. Do yourself a favor. I have talked about the Ultima Replenisher electrolytes before in the past. We always do the blue raspberry. That was the collective favorite flavor of the household, but I felt like I wanted to personally try something different. So I got the peach Bellini flavor. I really like this. Water. Okay. I don't even know where to start. House-wise, I mean, obviously the logical choice would be to just start in the kitchen, but I think that sometimes you need to take the path of least resistance and start with the things that feel easiest. And I think that that is going to be for me putting things away that don't belong. What a concept. And I think that's where the pizza is. But it's the pizza that Mommy and Morgan had. You want a piece of that?
Yeah.
Okay, do you think you can get that bag?
Yeah.
Alright, you close the fridge, please? Thank you, and this. So for what I was able to get done over the course of like the last hour and a half, I'm content this will get us through our play day. I did end up making some pretty large piles of just some crafts and kid art that I need to go through. This box of kid toys that had just been floating around the house, and then also activities that had followed us to Hawaii that I need to deal with, seeds and some garden stuff that I need to go through. I might do that today while my friends are over. That's like kind of a mindless sorting that I would be able to do pretty easily while visiting. But I do want to regroup a little bit later after we've wrapped up play to just tidy up a couple other areas of the house and then chat a little bit about summer plans, and what things are going to look like moving forward with my YouTube channel as we get into the summer months and then as we really dive into our homeschooling journeys. So for right now, I'm going to go play. I'll talk to you later. I don't even know how long it's been. It was a really good, fun day. 3 moms ended up turning into 4. 6 kids ended up turning into 8. Boy, oh boy, I am exhausted. Anyway, right now I'm in the boys' room. There was play in here that happened that wasn't done by them, so I'm not going to ask them to clean it up. We're like a half an hour away from like really needing to get bedtime rolling. Long story short, I'm cleaning up some stuff and getting beds ready and blah blah blah. Goodness. I need to be better about asking people and like getting the kids to clean things up before they move to outside and not letting things get forgotten so long that it's like by the time we get to that point of like people are heading home and I'm just like, please leave. I don't care what the house looks like. I need to be better about that. Does anybody else have that problem? Like you just get so sucked up in the day and like the play date and stuff that like by the time it comes time for like everybody to go home, you're like, damn, it's a mess in here. But also, see you next time. Okay, enough talking, cleaning now. Well, I did it. I'm very tired. I am very proud of what I was able to accomplish today. The house really did go through the ringer. Let's see, one little piece of housekeeping. Let's, chat as a community. I do think that moving forward with the summer, I think my posting schedule might be a little different. I am trying hard to not stretch myself too thin. It's a habit, and I'm trying to learn as I get older. P.S. My birthday is Thursday. I'm hitting the big 3-3. Just, trying to acknowledge who I am as a person, acknowledge, summer's a very busy time for us, and I want to be as present as possible. So I think that instead of doing a weekly video, and this is me going from the last 2 summers where I was doing 2 videos a week, like doing garden tours, and then my regular Friday video, but I'm thinking, actually, you know what, I'll probably be fine, but I might not. So if there is a week where I'm feeling overwhelmed, I decided I'm going to do a short. YouTube has become a very important piece of my creative outlet, and I don't want to completely put it in the back burner. I'm going to put it in the toaster. That doesn't make sense either. That's weird. I just, if there's a week where we've got a lot going on, I'm going to do a short. I don't actually really like making shorts, even though it's a very significantly small portion of time versus like videos like these. I'm going to stop talking about that. I might make a short instead of a long video if I feel like I'm overwhelmed. And that's that. Also, Josh comes home Friday from his work trip. I'm very excited about that. On Saturday, we have our homeschooling course that like officially okays us and certifies us to be Jackson's educators next year. I'm really excited about that. And by the time I post this video and you guys all see it, all of that will have already happened. So happy June, because it's June now. I need to go to bed. Thank you so much for taking a chunk out of your day to hang out with me. I think next week we are going to declutter something. I don't wanna, but we gotta stay on top of the shenanigans. We gotta get through the whole house. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's a surprise. It's a surprise and I don't want to do it, but signing off for real. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for taking a chunk out of your day to hang out with me. And as always, I love you. Have fun and be kind.